Making history as the first Indian astronaut aboard the International Space Station, the nation proudly welcomes Shubhanshu Shukla back home. He touched down in Delhi this morning and is expected to be honored in the Parliament on Monday. So, celebrations everywhere, as you're seeing in the visuals, as Shubhanshu Shukla touched down on the motherland on his return. He landed in New Delhi in the early hours of Sunday following an 18-day stay on the ISS. His mission was part of the Axiom Space AX4 program that was launched on the 25th of June aboard the SpaceX Falcon rocket. My colleague Sabyasachi is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Sabyasachi, we're looking at the visuals, all smiles. Union Minister Jitendra Singh, the Delhi Chief Minister, and of course the ISRO Chief welcoming Shubhanshu Shukla as he arrives in Delhi. It's going to be a packed day today and tomorrow. Take us through what his schedule is going to be like and the grand welcome that was accorded to him.
Well, that's right. See all smiles at the Delhi airport today after astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla landed here in the national capital. We had seen on the pictures that Delhi Chief Minister as well as Union Minister Jitendra Singh along with ISRO Chief present in the national capital to welcome Shubhanshu Shukla. Now he's all set to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it's going to be a packed schedule for him. Now he's also going to go to the Parliament where they are going to welcome him and speak about him. So clearly a lot of packed schedule, and Monday he's scheduled to go to the Parliament before. After that, he will be heading to his hometown in Lucknow, and as for the sources, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also will be meeting him today.
Okay, all right. So he will be meeting the Prime Minister today as well, and what a journey it's been, isn't it? And now with his return, today is of course going to be very packed, and tomorrow as well, he's going to be meeting the Prime Minister as well, as you mentioned. The Prime Minister, of course, also interacted with him while he was in space. But Sabyasachi, this is also the beginning of the next step for the country, isn't it? Shubhanshu Shukla and the lessons that he has learned about the ISS from his journey will also be imbibed in India's journey for Gaganyaan as well. And that is where the real journey of India's next step towards space and, of course, the manned mission is going to continue.
Well, that's right. During his space flight preparations, PM Modi had asked Mr. Shukla to document the entire sequence of his training and stay at the space station for what would become the handbook for the Gaganyaan first human spaceflight program of India. And see, Pratibha, the ambitious program clearly aims to launch an Indian astronaut on an Indian rocket from Indian soil using indigenous technology and become the fourth country in the world to achieve this feat. So clearly that has been the main aim of the country, and in fact Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been speaking about it for quite some time.
Okay, all right. Sabyasachi, do stay with us. Let's take a look at the grand welcome that was accorded to Shubhanshu Shukla just as he arrived in Delhi. In fact, my colleague Prerit gets us a report of the celebrations as they happened at the airport.
जाकर हिंदुस्तान का परचम लहराया है और उसके बाद एक बार शुभांशु शुक्ला जो अपने स्वदेश लौटे हैं, आपका जोश और उत्साह शुभांशु शुक्ला को देखने को मिल रहा है। आपको तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ, देखिए शुभांशु शुक्ला जो हाथ पकड़कर केंद्रीय राज्य मंत्री जितेंद्र सिंह किस तरीके से जोश और उत्साह के साथ नजर आ रहे हैं। साथ ही साथ आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि शुभांशु शुक्ला के परिवार भी यहाँ पहुंचे उनका स्वागत करने के लिए और शुभांशु शुक्ला की स्वागत को लेकर के यहाँ पर दिल्ली के अलग अलग हिस्से से लोग आए हैं। तो तस्वीरें देखिए किस तरीके से जोश और उत्साह के साथ देखने को मिल रही है कि शुभांशु शुक्ला जो अपने सरजमी पर पहुंचे हैं और लोग जोश और खरोश के साथ उनका स्वागत कर रहे हैं।
So this was the celebration at the airport. Shubhanshu Shukla arriving in the country, and he will be interacting with the Prime Minister today. The Union Minister Jitendra Singh was at the airport. So was the ISRO chief, the Delhi Chief Minister as well, welcoming Shubhanshu Shukla as he arrived in the country. And apart from that, of course, today's schedule is also going to include an interaction with the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had also, in fact, remember, recently in the Independence Day speech as well, had spoken about Shubhanshu Shukla and why this is a significant leap for India. And now, today, he will interact with Shubhanshu Shukla himself. In fact, we're also expecting a video to be released by the PMO. Apart from that, there will also be a special honor that will be accorded to him, which is in the Lok Sabha. So that is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Shubhanshu Shukla will be in the Parliament, where he will be accorded a special welcome and a mention in the Parliament. Dr. Jitendra Singh has in fact also taken to social media. He also in fact attached this video of Shubhanshu's return. He said, a moment of pride for India, a moment of glory for ISRO, a moment of gratitude to the dispensation that facilitated this under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Going on to say, India's space glory touches the Indian soil as the iconic son of Mother India, Gaganyaan, Shubhanshu Shukla lands at Delhi in the early hours of the morning. Accompanying him, another equally accomplished Group Captain Prashant Balakrishnan Nair, one of the astronauts selected for India's first human mission, Gaganyaan, who was India's designated backup for the mission to the International Space Station. And then going on to say that he was privileged to receive both of them at the New Delhi airport, along with the Delhi Chief Minister and the ISRO Chairman, Narayanan, and later welcomed by a group of students as well. So Dr. Narayanan was there, the Delhi Chief Minister was there, the Union Minister was there, and the grand welcome to Shubhanshu Shukla as he arrived in the country. So this is after his Axiom 4 mission, which was a private astronaut mission to the ISS that was organized by the Axiom Space in partnership with SpaceX. And after returning, and that was, remember, on the 15th of July, so nearly a month ago, he and his crewmates had been in Houston, Texas, re-acclimatizing to the Earth's gravity. And in fact, we also remember some of the videos that were released of Shubhanshu Shukla also struggling to maintain balance after spending 18 days on the ISS. So a lot of learnings from there will be very significant for India for the next step in the Gaganyaan mission as well. Sabyasachi continues to stay live with us. And Sabyasachi, so what next as Shubhanshu Shukla arrives in the country? Like we mentioned, a big step taken going aboard the ISS, but another big step to be taken, and the first step comes in with his arrival in the country.
Well, that's right. See, he's all set to be honored at the Lok Sabha on Monday, and tomorrow he's likely to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and a message will be sent out. Now, India is making fast strides in the space sector and has an elaborate plan to move its own space station, which will likely take place soon. And clearly, if you see that on the Independence Day speech, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reiterated the plan of having a Bharatiya Antariksh station or the Indian space station, and to land an Indian on the moon by 2040. So this has been the plan of the government. In fact, whether it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi or Jitendra Singh, all have been working very hard to make it in reality soon.
Okay. All right, Sabyasachi, do stay on with us. Let's also talk about what's expected through the day after his touchdown in Delhi. Shukla is also expected to meet the Prime Minister, as we mentioned. He will be traveling to his hometown of Lucknow as well to reunite with his friends and family. He will then be in the capital next week to participate in the the National Space Day, the celebrations that will be taking place, and Shubhanshu Shukla's return to India also comes as ISRO readies for the nation's first human space flight that is targeted for 2027. So it is bittersweet. He had in fact also spoken about returning after the mission, and his social media message, let's take you through what he had said. He said it was bittersweet to have such an amazing crew. He was thrilled to reunite with friends and family, and he also mentioned that he is eager to share his journey with everyone. So as he arrived in the country, this was a message that he had put out on social media.
शुभांशु शुक्ला स्वदेश लौट रहे हैं और इस वक्त मैं इंदिरा गांधी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डे पे मौजूद हूं, जहां देख सकते हैं कि पीछे में किस तरीके से जो देश के जो लोग हैं उनके भीतर एक जोश और एक उत्साह देखने को मिल रहा है कि शुभांशु शुक्ला जैसे ही भारत की सरजमी पे पहुंचेंगे लोग इनका स्वागत करेंगे। यहाँ पे देखिए किस तरीके से लोग यहाँ पहुंचे हैं। कहाँ से आए आप लोग?
भैया हम करावल नगर से आए हैं।
स्वागत करने आए हैं?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, देश के हीरो का स्वागत करने आए।
देश के हीरो का स्वागत करने आए?
बिल्कुल, हम करावल नगर विधानसभा से देश के हीरो का स्वागत करने हैं, जो इतने बड़े हमारे पूरे विश्व के पटल पे जो भारत का नाम रोशन किया, हम उनका स्वागत करने आए हैं। हमारे भारत का गर्व में न विश्व में नाम रोशन कर दिया उन्होंने, आज हम उनको उनके स्वागत में आए हैं। और देखिए रात में देख रहे हैं हम इसमें, क्योंकि हमारा मान और सम्मान बढ़ाया।
मान और सम्मान की बात है,
मान सम्मान की बात है, हमारे देश का गौरव बढ़ाया। भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
मैं भी करावल नगर से आया हूँ और मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ कपिल मिश्रा जी मंत्री जी का कि आज भारत का सिरा चौड़ा करने वाले पहले दूसरे अंतरिक्ष यात्री रहे हैं जो आज दिल्ली के कदम रख रहे हैं यहाँ पर। तो सारे लोग उनका स्वागत करने के लिए आए हुए हैं। मैं आभारी हूँ कपिल मिश्रा जी का कि आज स्वागत के लिए हम सबको लेकर आए।
हमारे
आपको और भी तस्वीरें यहाँ से। सर आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
जी मैं सर नागले से आया हूँ।
स्वागत करने आए हैं, क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
कहना ये चाहेंगे कि हम एक अपने भारत का एक नक्शा वो पैदा करना चाहते हैं जिसमें देख करके दूसरे लोग भी ये कहें कि वाकई में भारत जो है हमारा वो सुनहरा भारत है।
सुनहरा भारत है। आपको तस्वीरें दिखाता हूं मैं कि देखिए किस तरीके से यहाँ पर इतनी बड़ी तादाद में लोग यहाँ पहुंचे हैं स्वागत करने के लिए, और जहां भी नजरें जा रही है आपको देख सकते हैं साफ तौर पर। कहाँ से आए आप?
हम दयालपुर से।
आप
दयालपुर से।
क्या कहना चाहेंगे? इतने जोश और उत्साह के साथ मुझे हर कोई यहाँ पे दिख रहा है।
बहुत ज्यादा खुशी है हमें। हर बच्चा शुक्ला जी जैसा होना चाहिए। देश का गौरव में इतिहास करा है,
उनके स्वागत के लिए आए हैं।
तस्वीरें आपको दिखा रहा हूँ कि देखिए किस तरीके से ढोल नगाड़े बजाए जा रहे हैं और यहाँ पर पूरे जश्न की तैयारी है, जश्न का माहौल है। और अब थोड़ी देर बाद जब शुभांशु शुक्ला हिंदुस्तान की सरजमी पर कदम रखेंगे तो उनके जोश में स्वागत के लिए कितने उत्साहित नजर आ रहे हैं लोग यहाँ पर। और यहाँ पर
So this was in the moments as people were waiting for Shubhanshu Shukla to arrive in the country. In fact, Shubhanshu's family is also beaming with joy at his return. His father, Shambhu Shukla, called it not just a proud moment for the family, but for the entire nation. And his sister, Shuchi Mishra, also added that the whole family has been eagerly waiting for this day, and they just can't wait to meet him in person and shower him with love and hugs.
बेटा लौट रहा है तो हमें बड़ी खुशी है और उससे मिलने के लिए हम लोग दिल्ली जा रहे हैं। ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही खुशी का क्षण है और उससे मिलकर जो है हमें मतलब जो है उसको भी प्रसन्नता होगी और हमें भी प्रसन्नता होगी। और बेटा लौट रहा है वहाँ से तो ये देशवासियों के लिए, प्रदेशवासियों के सबके लिए जो है खुशी की बात है। सब साल उसने मिशन पूरा किया है तो ये सबके लिए बहुत ही खुशी का क्षण है। सब माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो है उसको बधाई दी, आशीर्वाद दिया, दुआएं दी और सभी गणमान्य सदस्यों ने जो है उसको आशीर्वाद और दुआएं दी है। उनके सबको मैं आभार प्रकट करता हूं सबके लिए और सबका जो है शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं कि उन्होंने मेरे बच्चे को इतना आशीर्वाद, इतना दुआएं दी कि उससे उसका मिशन पूरी तरह सफल हुआ।
का बहुत इंतजार कर रहे थे और आज वो लौट रहे हैं और हम बहुत एक्साइटेड हैं कि हम वहाँ जा रहे हैं एंड उनको देखने का बहुत मन कर रहा है कि उनकी शक्ल देखें और उनसे मिलें। सबसे पहले उनसे गले मिले और उनको मुबारकबाद दें कि उन्होंने इतना बड़ा काम किया देश के लिए एंड उसके लिए बहुत प्राउड फील कर रही है। अभी तो ये एक्साइटमेंट है कि कैसे भी पहुंचना है, बस हमें वहाँ पे समहाउ, और हम उसकी तैयारी कर।
So a hero's welcome paid for Shubhanshu Shukla as he arrived in the country. All right, so